A wet and windy day of weather ahead. It clears away and things are drier and brighter for tomorrow. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Wednesday.
Say it doesn't mean it's true. I mean, I just think we've been very warm, dry weather. March was warm and dry. April so far has been warm and dry. But yes, change happened the last few days and it's wet and windy that continues and into the Easter weekend as well. And if you were thinking of heading off on your holidays to perhaps get some warmth and sunshine across the near continent, well, Europe is looking very stormy as well. A big area of low pressure moving its way from the Balearics towards Italy. They're naming this storm because it's set to be so wet and windy over the next few days. Significant snowfall on the northern side of that and more weather fronts queuing up in the Atlantic, heading right across the Mediterranean as well. So it's wet and windy across the near continent and for us as well. Now, in between, we'll see some spells of sunshine. A band of rain moves north today. It will brighten up in the south, but it stays windy wherever you are. So we actually have warnings from the Met Office for rain through western areas for much of the day today. Parts of Wales and southwest England yesterday saw a month's worth of rainfall in a day, so some localised flooding there. Now, as we head through the day, this band of rain that starts its life in the west slowly journeys northwards. So Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England and Wales, you stay wet and windy all day. The far south and east, some drier, brighter weather, 17 degrees, so some sunshine if you have some outdoor plans. Good morning to you. The weather has turned more unsettled. We've had cloud, wind and rain arriving, and that lasts into the Easter weekend. And if you're thinking of leaving the UK and heading towards Europe for especially under that rain, but still mild in the sunshine, 17, maybe 18 degrees. So let's see how things pan out as we head through the next 7 days. And sometimes people say to me, where is the divide? Well, it's pretty much Leeds. Anywhere north of Leeds, I class as north, so Scotland, Northern Ireland, the far north of England. South of that, that's our southern chart we'll have in just a moment. These are our temperatures. This line right here in the middle is where they should be for the time of year. The ones I'm displaying is the average across the whole northern area, and it sits around about where it should be for the time of year. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK, well, today is wettest with our heavy rain across the north. But actually, the outlook doesn't look too bad. The sunny spells, maybe some isolated showers as we head through the Easter weekend. Fortune is further south for England and Wales, so that's away from the north of England, south of Leeds. And these are our temperatures averaged across this whole area where they should be for the time of year, just a little above average. A roller coaster ride with our rainfall. Today is looking wet. The end of the week and the weekend, not too bad, but wetter into the start of next week. The weather has certainly turned to be cooler, cloudier and more unsettled, and it lasts for many of us into the Easter weekend. If you're thinking about heading off to Europe to get some warmth and sunshine, well, some things are in the 80s in the world of weather today. The temperature, 80 Fahrenheit, but for many of us, it is cool, it is cloudy, it is wet and windy, and it's not just... Good morning to you. The weather has turned cooler and more unsettled with low pressure firmly in charge, and what it means for today is a band of rain moves north, but it will be brighter in the south. We have a warning from the Met Office for heavy rain through Northern Ireland, Wales and the southwest of England. That clears by lunchtime. It's the heaviest rain today that will be across Northern Ireland that could bring the risk of some localised flooding. And it's wet to start there and it stays wet all day long. The rain moves into Scotland and Northern England, clears away from the southwest. The best of the warmth and sunshine across the southeast of England.